Welcome back. So in the previous video, we have put together the the header for our about page. Let's go ahead and continue to the second part. If you take a look on our design, we have this overlay on top of our header image. To implement some sort of things like that, what we want to do, we very easily inside our image background, we are going to create another layer. We will be using the view component. So very easily, a view. And what we want to do, we are going to give it a style to be styles.content wrapper, or we could say, for example, content overlay. Okay, and here I will very easily say content overlay. Oops. To be, I only need to say the background color to something. Of course, since we have a transparent color, I will just check here inside like Adobe XD about the color. I will check the RGB. So again, we need just to add these values in order for us to get some sort of color like this. Okay, so I will add these colors. This is for the red, the green, and blue, and point, for example, 4 or 0.5 for the transparency. Okay, or for the alpha. So let's go back and say RGB. Oh, we need to add it like so. RGBA. And again, you just need to add the values from that. Okay, 0.5 or 0.4 will do just okay. Okay, so I will give it a save. Take a look, we have it. Okay, nothing being applied, and the reason behind this, it does not have any height. So I will say height to be 100%. Give it a save. Take a look, there we have it like so. If you are not happy, just feel free to minimize and decrease or increase these values, and you will get something that you may be looking for. Or even if you can't change the color completely. Okay, for example, you could change it to, I don't know, feel free to pick any color from here to get anything that you want. Yeah, this is for the content overlay. Now let's go ahead and add our image, this one right here. So what do we want to do here? Inside our content overlay, I will say I need an image component. This is something new for you, so make sure you import it up top. Okay, so make sure that you import the image right here from React Native, then you could use it. Okay, and by the way, this is a self-enclosing tag. You could make it, you could close it as well, but self-enclosing will be just fine. And it accepts some sort of props. So the first one is the source, which is the image that should be loaded. Of course, we need to import our user image from the exact same path. Okay, in our assets, go to the about and load for me the user image.jpg. Make sense? Now what we could do, we could add it right here. So user image like so, and of course it will not work. It will work, but sometimes it will not, because it will ask you for width and height. Okay, so I will just say style, it's equal to styles.user image. I will go ahead and install it over here. So let's say user image, and let's go ahead and pick the dimension. For example, the dimension are the width and height are 200 by 200. So I will say width to be 200 and the height as well is 200. Take a look, there we have it. I will say it has a border radius, so border radius. And by the way, the border radius cannot be 50% like so. If we give it a save, it will give you an error. It must be a number. It must be a number. So if you give it 100, for example, it will be a really high value, so that will make it circle. Okay, but if you give it less value, for example 10, it will not be really circle. So a really high value like 100, it will be circle. I will say align self to be center, so I will center it like so. The question is that how do I get it like right here? How do I get it, okay, over here? Well, in order for us to do that, we are going to use the positioning to be absolute. So I will say position to be absolute. Okay, if we save it, nothing got changed, but here is the secret. I will say I need it from the bottom to be a bottom. Let's say, for example, if you make it 0, you are gonna get it like this. Okay, how do I get this effect where it's like it's being cutted out? Okay, you need to give it minus half of the height. So you need to give it minus half of the height. So take your height, divide it by 2, and give it as a value right here. But don't forget the minus. So in this case, 100. So minus half of the height. I will give it a save. Take a look. There we have it right here, nice and simple. And in this video, we have put the overlay as well as the image. Of course, we have more and more work to work on it. So I will see you in that one.